last week, I ran a full audit of my AI business operating system. And it's something that I've been building for the past few months, and it runs a lot of my daily things, my daily brief, my end of day debrief, my strategic planning, my whole content creation workflow. And here's what the audit found: it was actually running my worst habits at scale. And that's because I built it to reflect me, and then it sort of automated me. So if you've been incorporating AI into your business as well, this might be happening in your own systems. You just haven't discovered it yet. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I found, what it actually means for how we design an AI system, and then the three questions that you can run on your own setup today. That way you can stop the amplification loop and start building something that actually works for you and not against you. By the way, if we haven't met yet, my name is Hazel June, and I work with online education businesses, designing online programs, building AI resources, and helping clients use AI. Right now, I'm focused on online entrepreneurs who are buried in their own business. I'm helping them get their time back and get more things done without hiring additional team. Now let's start with the assumption that most people make when, they first start building AI into their business. The assumption is AI is going to make you more organized, more consistent, more productive. It's going to be that thing that finally fixes the chaos, right? And I get it. You're introducing a system, and system create structure. Therefore, AI system equals structure. That makes sense. Think about what an AI is at its core. It learns from your inputs. It executes on your patterns. It does what you train it to do repeatedly, efficiently, and at scale. So if your underlying patterns are solid, the system makes them stronger. Now, what if your patterns are actually broken? Well, the system makes you a faster, more sophisticated version of broken. And because AI is an amplifier, it amplifies what's already there. Let's use my own AI operating system to really drive this point home. I obviously have full access to it. I've been building it in public. It lives inside Claude, and it runs a lot of different things in my business. My daily morning brief, my end of day debrief. I have a team of AI advisors. I have a team of different AI employees. I have an entire content creation workflow, all of the freaking things. Here's what I added a couple of months ago that I haven't been consistently doing. I have this bi-weekly workspace audit. It's a cloud skill and it runs at a certain time. Now, the last one actually found something that I didn't expect. Now, the audit covered pretty much everything: commands, context files, different agents, different skills, the build plans of the different things I want to install into the ecosystem, the memory structure. You get the drill. And what it kept surfacing in different sections, different formats, was the same pattern. My workspace actually had a stated risk profile, which is my risk profile. Three things actually: over optimization, idea drift, and avoidance disguised as prep work. I know. Now, those aren't secrets. They're fully documented in my personal profile, and my weekly debriefs almost always flag them. I know these are my failure modes. And then unknowingly, I had built a workspace that actually reflected them. For example, I have a build list with over 15 items on it. Most of them have no due dates, no connection to what I'm actually working on. They're just projects that felt important when I added them. There's actually plans that have been in there for, gosh, more than several months now, and they've never been marked, done, pending, or whatever. They're just in there. No, I wasn't ignoring these patterns. In fact, I was logging them. I was naming them, analyzing them, so I'm fully aware, right? But my AI system was also faithfully accommodating all of them. Now, this is super embarrassing, but the exact line from the audit report that actually hit hard was you built a workspace that mirrors your stated risk profile, and then it faithfully automated those tendencies. And I was like, dude, what the hell? But the system was actually doing its job. It was running everything I had built it to run, including the things I was trying to move away from. Now, I know some people would say, just put some guardrails. The actual fix, I think, is simpler, but a little bit time consuming. What I mean by that is we have to design the behavior first before we automate it. And this is such an expensive lesson for me. And it's a lesson that I always find myself in situations that require me to learn it. What I mean by designing the behavior is really specifying what that action is, what that actual behavior is, what that actual activity is in real life, in, actual day-to-day life. And then testing it, running multiple reps so that it becomes boring and predictable. In fact, the thing in the audit report that really reframed everything for me is when it said the system should be boring and predictable. I mean, think about what that means. Our AI operating system's job is not to be interesting. Its job is to make sure the boring stuff gets done. The creative work, the high leverage decisions, the strategic thinking, all of those live outside of that AI system. Although, of course, we can always incorporate some areas or some portions of it. So when we do an AI workspace audit, we're not just auditing if AI is working. We're also auditing what AI is amplifying. So here are 3 questions that I would recommend you run on your own AI system right now, whether that's a full AI workspace like mine, or, it's a collection of different AI projects and automations you've built over time. The first question is, what decisions is the system making easier? Not faster, but easier. Faster just means more volume, right? It can get more things done. Easier means lower friction, lower cognitive load. So if your AI setup is producing more information, but you're still making the same decisions with the same difficulty, the system is actually adding complexity, not removing it. Now, question number 2, what behaviors does the system reward? The AI system rewards whatever it was built to support, right? If your workflow makes it easy to plan and hard to execute, the system rewards planning. If it makes publishing optimal and tool building mandatory, it rewards tool building. And so look at where the system creates flow versus where it creates friction. That actually tells you exactly what it's amplifying. Now, the last question. If I automated this completely, what would actually scale? So look at one section or one area of your AI setup. If it ran on full autopilot for, the next 30 days with no input from you, what would it produce more of? If the answer is something you want more of, great. If the answer is something that you've been trying to change, that's your audit finding. Those 3 questions will most likely tell you more about your AI system than any other feature inventory or something. So I hope that has been helpful for you. By the way, if you're watching this and you want to have a similar audit on your business, let me know, because I do AI assessments. We're going to look at what you already have, where the AI opportunities lie, and how you can actually better leverage it. The link is in the description in case you're interested. Anyway, if you're not subscribed yet, hit that button below and turn on that notification bell. I put out a video every week on using AI, building a solo business, and the lessons I'm learning along the way. Not theory, but actual systems and real work. See you in my next video. Ciao.